My favorite customer.
Whoever loses, like, the team will not blame them, so...
All right, well, we'll see here as we are going to get underway with our mid lane 1v1. Over on the Dire side, it's the undisputed king of the DPC. 3 majors under his belt, coming off of a 2nd place at TI. We have ourselves the Cabezon himself, Mr. Quinn.
And you see what Quinn did already? They have different strategies. He bought boots, so he would make it slightly faster to the mid lane. So he saw mid one put this board down. Then he sent the boots back so you could sell them for full gold.
Oh, look at this. Asking about the block.
Yeah, this is good. And then if mid one wants to be, like, really wants to win, you don't answer and you just block.
I think he has him. I think the answer to that block is yes. Mid one has him blocked.
Oh yeah, but literally. So see, look at this. Chic little D word.
Yeah. XD for mid one.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is Quinn even, I mean, obviously it's going to get dewarded now, but he hit it from low ground, which is, you know, just make it that much more obvious that, yes, I saw you do that. I had a ward up here the whole time.
Yeah, but he's prepared. But the mid one is going for his own little cheese. He has 2 blood grenades. So he might be looking to go aggro super quickly here.
The hometown hero, mid one, back over in the mid lane under the team secret banner. He's got a lot of history here on the mid lane. We'll see how he is going to do. Perhaps it's the return of the king to the mid lane. We'll see. As he is blocking pretty hard here. So is Quinn.
Yep.
I think they're just about even.
I think Dire has slight advantage in the block, but mid one does well.
Let's see, those Necromastery. Mid one did take Necromastery. Look at this guy.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Dota 2
Respecting
boomer.
the old rules.
I mean, it's got to pay off for him here. Hasn't found a single CS yet. Quinn's gone flawless on the first wave. There's finally 1 CS. So he does have a... Well, I mean, not too...
It's surprising, buying 2 blood grenades and then going Necromastery first.
Yeah. I agree, because I was also just like looking at the stats, right? Because the right-click damage is still slightly advantageous for Quinn no longer now with at least 2 stacks of Necromastery. Because, you know...
Yeah, he's already level 2 though, so it's all good, you know. But usually this comes down a lot to who hits level 3 first. And they will go crazy.
I like it, going crazy in the 1v1 mid lane matchup. Tracking the wave back on over. Mid one's going to have creeps on his own high ground. And is not going to be able to find the deny, but at least prevents Quinn from CSing that range creep.
And so far, Quinn ahead a bit, right?
Yeah.
More denies, more last hits. And he hits level 3 first. And, oh, misses a race though.
That's pretty big. He's got a couple more mangoes delivered, so he's still just fine. But the net worth is about even just because of all the consumables that Quinn has already put down. Ooh, that triple raise there doing plenty of damage already to mid one, but he still has the tango.
What you want to keep doing this and win in the region war. Like, hopefully they run out of money to buy salves.
Anyone kind of
like the more races you stack, the more gold efficient your damage is.
That's right, yeah, because that completely kind of shifted the SF 1v1 matchup, right? Having this move speed slow in the stack now on raises.
Yeah.
It's huge change.
Now Quinn, see, he was ready for that play.
Yeah, he had prepped it. No one getting the banner creep there. But we are equal here as far as the Necromastery stacks go, so... Quinn, I don't know if it's lost more than 100 HP at a time in this match, though. He seems so far fairly comfortable. It's been mid one who's been popping lots of regen here.
Yep. No, he's slowly pulling ahead right now, for sure.
So a salve still on Quinn, mid one ferrying out his 2nd stack of tangos. Still holding onto those 2 blood grenades and the fairy fire. There's a stick now for Quinn that's just been delivered as he connects the mid and the long raise.
So hopefully mid one has a salve coming here.
It's kind of money for it, but it's...
Okay, so he's going for the bracer. Like, one thing that also gets weird is now when it's 3 minutes in, right? So you can buy raindrops, which does help.
True. Yeah, that's true. We also have these water runes, right? So I think I read in the rules that the 2-minute rune doesn't spawn, but the 4-minute rune will. That's all it
Yes.
said about runes. So as far as if they're going to take them or not, I think it's kind of just up to the players. Maybe there's some sort of gentleman's agreement, but
I
we
don't
shall
think
see.
there's any. If you de-ward their opponent's uphill ward, there's no. You're trying. You're trying to win.
Mid one will tank a little bit of the creeps here just to get some additional damage onto Quinn. Maybe trying to force him to use that healing salve, but Quinn just had his own bracer delivered, so he's going to be just fine here. We might have to settle in for a little bit of a longer 1v1 here, I imagine, Pi.
Yeah, I mean, this can explode at any moment, though. And mid laners are notorious for not reading rules, so it wouldn't
true.
surprise me if they didn't know that the runes will start spawning.
Well, they're there
It's
now.
like the old school 1v1s. Ooh, level 5 first, that's also huge. The old school rules is you don't get to take any runes.
Right,
But
no creeps, no runes.
Yeah. But here, you're allowed from 4 minutes on.
Shadow Rays did connect. Quinn has already used his long one. Did top the
It's
stick
still
charges.
2 creeps. 2 creeps to level 5 for mid one. It's hard to play now.
It's scary, but
misses
yeah,
the raise.
Quinn didn't find the raise on that one, so mid one is going to be just fine. Now does find himself up to level 5. Another healing salve used. Are we going to run into shortages of healing salves here? No, not quite.
Oh, yeah, they're
the
limited,
shop's
right?
still balanced for 5v5, it seems, because they are
Okay,
limited.
No, but you could think about picking up a bottle here. I mean, it's generally it's too greedy. You do that if you get an early kill and you just
Right.
want to finish them off. But Midone has kind of clawed himself back a little bit.
He really has. Oh, but he missed the long raise, and Quinn walking
Quinn
on
is
up to
going.
him. Still has the long raise. Mid one going for the TP out, and Quinn's just going to have to let him leave. Oof, that's a heavy commitment, but he is going to avoid one of the 2 deaths that would have caused it to be GG. He's going to smoke back to the lane, but it's a free lane right now for Quinn.
Yeah, and you get to clarity up. It's definitely giving up a lot doing this. Obviously better than dying, but
Yeah, it's a heads-up play, but Quinn's going to augment his CS by 4, denies by 4, and he's going to still have his wagon alive. Now remember, you lose the 1v1 if you either are killed twice or if you lose your tier 1 tower, whichever happens first. Usually the first death almost certainly condemns you in the match because the snowball is just too big, but you never know.
no, you never know. I'm pretty sure the one you're talking about, the old ESL 1v1, Sumel versus Armel. I think Armel got killed once. Sumel was like up so much, and then he has lost focus and got killed twice in a row. Especially when you start hitting level 7 here, a lot of weird things can happen.
Yeah, Quinn now with boots, by the way. Such is his CS
pulled
advantage.
far ahead now, far ahead.
That's a
This
little
is,
bit
you know,
scary.
you look at the graph, right, with the win percentage, and he should be up to like 70-75% at this point.
It's a little bit broken. It says 100% for Gaiman. I don't know if that's quite correct. I think I think mid one's still
but
in this.
mine is more accurate at this point.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, I agree. By Pylai Die Plus.
Yes.
This wagon's still alive, but other than that, I don't think it's going to really be able to hit the tower here. Quinn up to 6, about to hit 7. Probably maxing those shadow raises soon enough.
Yeah. No, he's saving his mana. He wants to really pop off there when he hits 7. There we go. Let's see what he does.
He's just going to actually
we're
run
going
in. Oh, mid one. Still has a blood grenade. 6 wand charges. Fine. And a healing salve. Quinn forced to use his own salve.
But Quinn, 10 more denies, 14 more CS.
Yeah.
I don't know the net worth.
The net worth is still
Yeah,
pretty
he's
nice for Quinn. He's like 500 ahead.
600 yeah.
Between there, I mean, it's the boots, right? And actually, Quinn, does he already have? No, it couldn't be power jets. Oh my goodness, a DD rune is in the river. We haven't picked up any runes, but maybe Quinn is thinking about that upper bracket and might take a peek over at that rune. I don't know. He does see it with the ward, but not making any moves for it. Instead, choosing to be chivalrous, fortifying aggressively. Mid one throwing back the blood grenade. Quinn kind of getting blocked by his own.
You can't run.
Getting blocked by his own creeps. Courier is about to deliver the boots, but mid one running for his life. Boots delivered, so mid one's fast enough now as we are very far from the mid lane in this 1v1 mid. But Quinn with another shadow raise just finds it, but it's just barely not enough damage. Mid one is still alive as Quinn decides, yeah, okay, I can have one bounty rune as a snack. That's legal, right? Oh, but he died to a neutral. He denied himself to the small camp.
Yeah, he denied himself. But he's also like playing a bit by old rules there. Like he could just have farmed it, you know what I mean? Could just go jungle and start cutting Quinn's creep away. I think that might be the play at this point.
That would have been what Envy had done, right?
Radiant's middle tower is under
Quinn's
You gotta
gonna.
get creative, because at this point, you're so far behind. Like, you're way too far behind.
It's not looking so good. TPing back right in the middle of the wave.
Oh, region rune.
Oh, Quinn
Doesn't take it though. Okay,
what
so
a
they
lad.
do have some sort of. Or,
well,
no, no.
Look,
Okay,
look at Quinn. You could see he thought about it though. He gave it a thought. It had crossed his mind.
Now, because they were allowed to take runes, correct?
Well, I hope so, because Quinn grabbed a bounty rune. It didn't say anything else. It said the 4-minute. It said the 2-minute water rune will not spawn. The 4-minute water rune will. That was the only rule I read.
So that was sort of a gentleman thing to do by Quinn there. Maybe he'll come to regret it.
I don't think
nice
so.
that full mana.
I think he'll only come to regret it if mid one picks up the next haste rune or something. and given that mid one took Necromastery level 1, I don't think that's happening, honestly.
Yeah.
Quinn's already got Power Treads online, so he's got quite the advantage now built up. 1,000 net worth lead. It's pretty hard here for mid one. Not impossible by any means. A little miscalculation underneath a tier 1 tower if Quinn's trying to get aggressive. We're right back to even.
But now you can start, like this. You just double raise the creep waves. And you can kind of just run home and heal.
Yeah, I mean, he's got another salve in the backpack ready to go. Quinn has that cheeky pointed presence of the Dark Lord, by the way, making his trades a little bit even more efficient. I guess that last point in Necromastery, I guess maybe he's done the math, it's just not efficient. Here's the second wagon already spawning in. Do you think we'll see another wagon in this mid 1v1, the way things are going?
It's possible. At this point, like, you might go for the strategy to try to kill your enemy tower, like the enemy's tower.
That's
instead of
true.
getting 2 kills.
That's
Just poke
true.
the tower a bit.
Quinn's got his flawless right now, 1,200 HP. Mid one's lost about a third of his HP on his tower, as they'll both back up and salve up. Look at this. Quinn's just bought 2 more salves, building into the Dragonlance. What is this? Do you think he's gonna
go for the tower? You know.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. For me, I'm just personally a bit shocked. Now, this is important here. Quinn's got a wave, and he still has his wagon alive on a bit of HP. Mid one has Shadow Raise in 3 seconds, so should be able to clear it. But this is going to be, all unhealable damage to his tower. So he does look to force Quinn back. Quinn is going to be fighting this one. Long raise, uphill miss. No, mid one. Who would have?
Oh,
wait, what? It was first death?
I guess so.
I guess so.
GG's.
Okay, I thought it was always 2 deaths. Never mind. GTGY says mid one as that game has ended. I think mid one actually had him there with another right click.
Yeah, it was pretty close. I think that's the best shot he would. I think that's the best shot he would get in that matchup. Like, he was slowly just bleeding gold, and then like getting that. Like, getting a chance, what is it, 25% chance to win there with the uphill miss?
Yep.
That's his best shot.
Looks pretty good there for Quinn as he's going to put on his jacket. It may be 28 degrees Celsius here.